In these calls from August of 2023, Nesto says he wants the names of all the bloggers who were talking about him. For reference, this was a few days after Nesto's story broke online. Sonya insists that Nesto's charges are civil, not criminal. Take a listen.
No.
You must be riding again.
Oh, it is. Hello.
You're riding again?
I'm in the garage. How are you?
Good. Sorry about that. I had an attorney visit from him. Yeah.
What happened?
I had an attorney visit from him.
Oh, how'd it go?
I'll tell you I'm going to keep calling till they come.
Right. Till they come.
Yeah. So, yeah, he did get all your messages. He didn't get all of them. He thought it, he got a little young girl work for him now. Another one, to the
Okay.
So she's just trying to answer Sean for what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So he's like, okay, well, just, I said, you don't need to be trying to block her now because she ain't no dummy. This ain't no mom talking about helping the son out because this our son. This ain't that. The motherfucker's super intelligent. So sometimes take some shit and pay attention to just for a minute. You might miss something. So we got off there for a minute because I don't want to keep talking. I really don't. Because to me, but he did say something very, very. He said, when you get out, you got to immediately go ahead and go after them bloggers.
You got to go out and do what?
Immediately go after the bloggers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He said,
Sue them all.
He said that is, I ain't even asked for that.
Yeah. You got to sue them all.
That shit must be deep out there, boy.
It is. I told you when you Google your name, all 15, 20 of them come up.
Yeah, man, that shit deep.
And everybody's saying something different.
Yeah, he said, that's what you need to be calling. Don't worry about this over here. I got this. You need to worry about it. But he broke it down, I broke it down, and we came up with some type of agreement. But right now we got to see what's going to happen in these preliminaries. Got to see what's going on because I go to court at the end of the month for the other shit. But I've been going.
Right.
So I got hopefully that, but I should have a date though. You ain't checked.
I'll check in a minute. Did you ask them about converting that shit to civil? Because those shit with them other people.
We went through all that.
Okay.
Just don't want to talk on the phone.
I don't know. That's fine. You don't have to worry about it.
How you feeling?
I'm okay. I'm eating vegetables and rice right now.
Did you go out with you? Did you enjoy your day? Did you get done with your
You jump on me, Negro. Get off my leg. Move, dog. Huh?
Damn, you tripping it over there. Sound like you about ready to go.
Get off my shoes. I'll beat your dog's ass. You better get a stick and hit him. You better get a stick and hit him. Yeah, I went downtown to the, that's all. I'll never listen to you.
What?
I went and sat with, Butler, which is, the attorney I used to work for. He licked my finger. Gross. Whoop him. You gotta start beating these dogs. And, I sat home for like an hour, and then he put me out the office.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I had to leave, because I said I was going to vote for Trump, and he said, I got to get out.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to figure. I might have to go tomorrow for a dry run, though.
You might have to go where?
Go to the court tomorrow for a dry run. I mean, I ain't see nobody. I ain't gonna see nobody.
You got a court hearing tomorrow, right? With the other stuff?
Yeah, but I ain't gonna see nobody because it's the same police wrote it up. So they're not gonna show up for none of that. But I don't know if you change it or not until you tell me.
Hold on. Let me go in the other room.
You're not ready to go already, are you?
No, I'm fine.
Oh, okay.
I'm cool. I'm just gonna come in here and get the computer.
No, I'm talking
my
about
computer key. You talking about leaving Cleveland? No, I'm fine. I'm gonna drop Heidi off tomorrow at work, and then I'm gonna go to my sister. I gotta call her tonight I found out about her work schedule, and go see her baby and my brother's kids, his two babies, and then I gotta go see Heidi's grandchild. Let me see. You go in the kitchen where my light is better. Yeah, other than that, it's fine. I gotta, hold on, put this on the stove. I'm fine,
Okay, cool.
let me see.
It's coming.
Yeah.
The blessing coming. This
Right.
coming, man. This shit. I mean, I'm just glad you ain't no motherfucking Zuzu. You see the shit
No
from the
flake.
car? Huh?
No flake.
Man, you see the bigger picture from the car. Them folks they just paid away. Just gotta pay attention. Man. I was just a girl on the news today had on the federal court. The dude was working for city council, and the lady knew working for $60,000. She started sleeping with the nigga. Nigga told on him, talking about she pimping him. Just tracking device on him and all that. Put him in the federal court. Suing him, right? Suing the lady.
Yeah, because he should just say he's going above and beyond. Let me see.
She's scared.
Where's
This man's scared of the woman.
he got a lot of that.
Man,
I told you, there's some soft ass dudes out here. Oh man, Butler was talking about. He was like, "Are you ever gonna get married?" I was like, "Well, you know, the issue is ain't a man enough to marry me. That's the problem."
Damn.
He started laughing.
Okay.
And I said, you know, it is what it is. Okay. Let me
What's
see.
your last 2 days gonna be?
Right. Going to be a 40. Let me see. You got court. March. This on this one, I think. The transitional credit card bullshit. 9:30, 8/4 preliminary hearing. Yeah. At 9:30 in the morning. That's the 4th. That's in 2 days.
So what about the 3rd? Did you cancel that one?
Hold on, let me see that one. Hold on. That's just the 4th. Hold on. Let me copy this one and tell her hold on. Copy. Let me see who her attorney is. Yeah, she's on this one. So, let me go to her email. I put her on one thread so she can't be looking all over the place for my ass.
On 1:30.
And this matter on August the 4th at 9:30. Are you going to visit with him so that you can?
That's the ones I got bonds on them already.
Yeah, it's that little, you use the credit card without permission shit. So you can discuss. Right. Okay, hold on. Let me look at the other one. I'm going to call this on one credit card. Oops. I'll put this on all on one email. Let's go to the second one, 91991 charge. That's by deception. This is set for 8/3 in the preliminary room at 9:30. Death by deception. Reset. Loan out for call. 7/13, 7/12, 8/3. This is the one that's on the 3rd, and that's death by deception for 6/21. That's the business partner. That's that shit. Okay. Copy and paste this shit. All of this is fucking civil.
So I got a court date for that on the 3rd, right?
This is the 3rd. Hold on. Yeah. Yes, baby.
So is that going to be almost the same police officer?
Yeah, it's all the same cop, because this is all the, all come out of through there as well. Court. Shit in this matter on August 3rd at
That's at 1 o'clock?
9:30. No dollar, 9:30 in the morning.
9:30, okay. So she must know it's a reset because she ain't come see me.
Regarding his partner. Pardon me? I'm going to, hold on. Use of credit card of girlfriend. Oops, I said Frank. Of girlfriend. Okay. So, let me know so that I can tell him your plans regarding visitation, or is this to be continued? Okay. Yeah, send that to her. Okay. So that's done. So yeah, you got it on the 3rd and on the
So it's not a reset.
4th.
Did I get a reset date on the? She said 2 weeks.
On the other one?
Yeah.
You looking for the other one? Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Charge. No, that's not. Let me see if he didn't come up with this shit. And then too, when she sits, is he gonna do the pornography thing or is she gonna do it? Cause his name is on this one.
Yeah, but I got to talk to her first. He said he's still on it, but he said that
He's supposed to talk to her. She telling me he's supposed to talk?
and one of them ain't talk. Ain't nobody talk to nobody.
Well, why didn't he pick up the phone and call her?
Ain't nobody talk to nobody.
So this is not doing anything. This is just stupid ass $800,000 fucking bond. The last thing you see on this one.
I said I got to talk to her about it. Go ahead and get her the file. See, he said if she want to do it, he'll take his name off of it.
She needs to do it. I gave her the information on it. But he needs to say that because he only filed. Let me go back to that fucking case. No,
You ain't even got to go back. I'm trying to figure out if they give me a
hold on. No, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell her that she needs to call him so she can go get on this case. Let me see. Let me see. Shit. This is the shit on the.
A lot of people been getting indicted here in this whole dormitory. Everybody going to court this month.
They need to clear that place out. Trail is only on limited, and he does not do sex crime. Can you contact his numbers upstairs? Shit, so that you can
That's a nice
file
view. That's a
a
nice view.
notice of appearance, and this is as well. He wants a trial, a motion to obtain all evidence regarding the time and date of I think because when you read the warrant on this pornography case and how they try to say it's 34 images, and only 4 can be seen, and they can barely see that because they still don't give a good depiction of the person that they claim is a minor in the fucking video.
That's sad.
Which lets you know the shit is so old, it probably, you know what I'm saying? It's so old. Right, it's just called, we're so desperate. That's all it is, to convict him on anything. And that's why, again, if it is on there, I bet you 1,000% it's the grown people on there. They trying to make it kids. That's all it is, because they need a case. But it's dated to download, and it probably was on there, because you don't even know how to work a computer. So, working now, date and download. Date and download, IP address.
The problem is, I'm on the, when I got that one is up on the old system. The new system started July 1st. So, I mean, I could sit in this bitch for 2 years before they even indict.
No, because the thing of it is, if she do a motion for, to obtain all the evidence that they purposely omitted on the warrant, and then she gets her, a person to look at the shit, and they come back and say, this shit is, first of all, it was downloaded prior to you. If you remember where you bought it from, the fucking device. It was prior to the purchase of the device, that's not on you, because you didn't do it. And if it was on the hard drive, which I'm 99% sure that's what the PI told me, again, they try to say a person can be responsible in a sense, but it's like it's on a hard drive, so it's pretty much dormant unless a person know how to go dig. That's why you gotta get a specialist.
I don't really know how to do all that shit, so.
I already know you don't know nothing about that. But I'm just saying, and then, so she has to get a specialist to come in and look at what they talking about. And if they say something different, she can file for motion to dismiss, and then you gotta worry about the whole long game of the situation, because again, it's only in the complaint room, but they still have to, you're holding me in jail on this matter for $800,000. You need to show me what you're talking about, because there's no way you're going to have somebody sitting in jail and you're trying to say, oh no, we don't want to, no, you had your specialist look at it. Now let me have my specialist look at it. And I need to see the date and the time of the download, the IP address, and the visuals. We want to see what the fuck they're talking about.
Okay.
Which is probably going to be some bullshit.
So I'm going back downtown tomorrow on some bullshit. Because they never scheduled.
You ain't dealing with some bullshit.
I'm saying they ain't even rescheduled this shit. I thought they was going to reschedule.
No, it probably will be. They probably just not up to speed on the fact that the detective.
And there's not a new date yet.
Hold on, look at the other one here. Hold on. I want to look at this. I'll try and type on that for her. Hold on. Let's talk about what is. 2, 3, 4, 5,
Are you with me?
7. It's called thinking aloud. You have to talk on everything. What the fuck? Hold on, let me go back up more. I'm not whispering. I am whispering, but I was actually just thinking while I was at some bad break. Okay, this is it. Okay. 1 o'clock, 9/6. Pre-indictment supplemental hearing, September the 6th.
Pre-indictment?
So they reset it. So when from the 7:31 preliminary hearing, they reset the hearing to September 6th at 1 o'clock. It's in the complaint room still.
Okay.
State reset for preliminary hearing.
Okay, cool. I gotta get
For
my shit together.
September 6th.
Get my shit. I gotta have all my shit together. All right, cool. So, tomorrow I'm
September
gonna go
6th, all right. So she got to come and see you. That's a whole month away because it's not even a 6 yet,
Yeah.
So that's a month away. But still, she can work in the meantime. You don't have to wait for a court date to do stuff. She can still, for all of this, she can still. But then the detective's out off the fucking office. That's the problem. Let me look on my email. You know what I did?
What?
I did some shit. I ain't gonna tell you if I did. But let me look at my email. Real quick. I emailed some questions to some prosecutors. I just reached out just to get, Alright, I didn't get a response yet. Okay. Trump indictment. Oh, that's too much information you got. Okay. So other than that, yeah, that's where everything stands right now. So you probably get 10.
Oh, okay.
As long as you do what you need, that's kind of good. Only because when you go to those hearings, when she get the information she needs, she can say what she needs to say right there in the hearing.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah. So these tomorrow are gonna be reset tomorrow. Tomorrow and
Yeah,
Friday.
cause she didn't come see you.
Yeah. So that's what that is. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
what happened?
And did you talk to your boy, your people? What they found
Oh,
out?
no. Please. I ain't heard from your boy.
No, I ain't talking about him. I'm done with that.
No, I gotta call him.
No, listen. I'm saying I'm done with all that because you gave me the federal people.
I'm sorry, hold on. Your son.
What?
Your son texted me.
It takes you for what?
He texted me. He gave me like 6 or 7 phone numbers. He
What?
texted me, yeah, pops, dad, yeah. He gave me some numbers for you. I gotta get him and email him to that girl. He's on my other phone though. Hold on. Yeah. I had to thank his ass. Yep, he sure did. Let me go through and get my other phone.
That
Right.
mean the other person talking to you. Yeah, they talking to each other.
No, what he did was he screenshot it out of his phone. It's just what he did. He did a bunch of screenshots, that, from his phone call, from his logs, yeah.
Yeah, I understand. Okay.
Yeah, so that's how.
Okay,
Let
cool.
me get my other
Well,
phone.
then there you go.
Let me see how many phone numbers he gave me.
I don't think the Know Your Lawyer guy gonna be able to ping all that. I need the investigators to do that.
To get that?
Yeah, your people got to do that because they're not gonna do that. They're not gonna do that. It ain't trial time.
6161, that's one of your phone numbers.
Don't talk on the phone.
0177.
Don't talk on the
I
phone.
thought, that's 8 numbers missing. That's just the back. I don't think the whole phone number. He gave me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold up, the same number now. Hold up, those two was the same. Okay, so he gave me 1, 2, 3. 3, 4, 5. He gave me 5 numbers.
Okay,
5 phone numbers.
that sounds about right. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyone with the 3 number on it.
Yep. He gave me
Should be 2 of them different numbers.
1, 2,
That's right.
3. He gave me 3 of them with the 3 on it. Who said what?
That's right.
Hey. Yep, he gave me 3 of them. Yep, 3 of those.
Okay, cool.
Yep, he gave me 3.
Okay, so
3 of those, and the other one is local.
yeah.
Yep.
So you gotta go and get your people on that. I gave the names.
Okay. Well, the thing with that is you gotta get a subpoena. Those have to be subpoenaed from the court, the records.
Okay.
So the lawyer has to pull that. So I will send a copy to Am I blocked on I can't because when I call it rings.
Yeah, he can't do it. He ain't got the power to do that. He don't have no
All
power.
you do is file a subpoena and send it over there. That's all the power you need.
Listen, man, you're not listening to nothing I'm saying.
I hear you. All right.
I messed up. I messed up. What I'm saying, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about all the mistakes in this journey. That was a mistake when it came down to that kind of large woo-woo. Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
You got what I'm saying now? Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Okay, that's fine. I mean, if she pull it, I'm not gonna lose her and tell her. And that's all the same company, right?
Same company. Same company, and it's only two names. What I just told you.
That one?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And your name?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. That one and the Buckhead and the Beverly Hill. My name first and the Beverly Hill and the other Buckhead.
Okay. I got you. Okay.
And then
This
definitely
shit is not good. I would eat it because I'm hungry.
It definitely would be exactly where the fuck I was at.
Mm-hmm.
It should be able to anyway.
Ain't no conversation.
Yeah, and it was Apple phones. Yeah. That's gonna tell you everything. And you say you say you pulled up and you seen the fucking warehouse, but the address was there ain't no warehouse over there.
Right. When the address that they got on there, you pull it up, that shit is an intersection.
There you go.
You can't even park an RV there. I'm like, what is that?
Yeah.
That don't even make sense. It's an intersection.
Yeah, and it should have had a building there. Should have a building.
It's right there where the Roswell and Peachtree V's at. It's right there.
That don't make no sense.
Not at all. But that's the address.
Did you tell her that?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna put that on that thing to her. I'll send it to her. I go to the bathroom. Damn it. Look, damn it. My life.
Is that gonna be a Zoom? Is that gonna be Zoom or in person? You gotta look that up too, because they're not doing them taking us down.
Preliminary should not be a Zoom, only because you gotta talk to your...
It's been a Zoom. Them folks were Zooming the other day.
Did they?
Yes.
Well, if she got all her notes, then I guess, and you covered everything, which basically, then you probably wouldn't. Probably don't matter. But
you have 1 minute remaining.
Well, no. Take all the numbers that I need to take all the people who talking shit. I need to write every last information down so I can have my notes together.
okay.
Yeah. I want to make sure I don't forget nobody.
Okay. Don't forget nobody. What time is it?
Because I told him, I said, I know I'm going to be sitting here another 90 days to another 6 months. Oh, no, you're not. Yes, I am. Right.
What time is it?
It's 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock.
Oh, I'm like at 10.
Yeah.
I'm like at 10.
Okay, love you.
Love you. Bye.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
Hold on. You can talk, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You gotta talk with my head is upside down.
Huh?
I'm putting my ponytail in.
Oh,
So my head is upside down. So go ahead.
oh, why are you putting a ponytail in?
Because I took the other one out to comb my hair. Because my hair needs to be combed.
Oh,
And I was putting this one back in. Because I didn't want to wash my hair while I was here. So I just combed it.
So it took a little man 2 weeks to send that to you.
Right.
You must have really got in his ass or something, or somebody talking.
I told her that. Simple. I said, help me save this man's life.
Oh.
And he started whining and shit. And I said, that's fine and all, but I'm just asking for one thing. the phone number.
Oh,
Can you just do that? That's not a lot.
He said he couldn't find her, right? He said he told you.
That's what it came out of his mouth before he even looked.
Oh, okay.
All right. So don't look. That's what I need.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That don't make no sense.
No. Okay, all right. Yeah, so, yeah.
That's what he's doing.
So all the people who doing all the talking, so they can't delete the post, can you? Can they go back and delete everything they said?
Well, I don't know how all that works as far as deleting that, and if it should be. I think anything's retrievable.
Oh, okay. That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Yeah. I need you to screenshot everything, or everybody, whoever talking to you, I need you to screenshot all that. Yeah, 'cause I do remember you saying somebody did some action for $4 million because they had the situation wrong they were talking about. Some girl you were talking about. Yeah. Some girl you were talking about on some rapper lady.
I don't know.
You told me about it. She said that somebody was blogging about her.
Oh, you talking about Cardi B, the one that sold that she sued that blogger for $4 million and won.
Yeah.
So she talked about her. Yep, and she won.
Damn.
Yep. She won $4 million. And her don't even have $4 million, but every check she get, Cardi get to pick it up. And she just subpoenaed her husband because I guess Cardi felt like she wasn't getting all her money. She just subpoenaed her husband last week.
The husband?
The husband, yep. So she said, run that.
What?
Run it. Yeah, you're going to give me all my money. Yeah, she won $4 million. That blogger.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Them bloggers, they don't be having that
and
kind of money, do they?
listen, they're going to leave it up because every time somebody view it, they get it, asked to their money and they get a check based off their views. So all that stuff's going to stay up. All that stuff's going to stay up. And you probably could tax them per view. How many people saw that shit? Yeah. Let it sit up there.
Okay.
Yep, you tax them on views.
Okay.
All you gotta do is put your name or her name up there, and there's a shitload of stuff that just pops up, all these blockers. And some of them late to the game. But
wow.
they're talking shit. They're a different version.
Okay, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Let's keep popping up then.
Especially when the one's saying stuff that the court didn't even say. Especially when it says you're in jail for right now. You got 2 years for armed robbery and sawed-off shotgun. Talking about that other dude with your same name.
I got you.
I was like, I ain't doing your research. Huh? That's a whole other person.
That's fine. That's
Well,
okay.
you're probably 6-year-old doing no armed robbery.
That's good. No. Let's see you on some dope song. But that's okay. This is let it roll on that. We're going into your birthday now, so I'm going. Yeah.
It's my birthday. It's my birthday.
Okay. That's just long folks. Man.
Mm-hmm.
Something else. It's just something else. That's all. It's just something else.
Mm-hmm.
I don't call you in the morning. I'll be gone. So they have me down there and come back if they don't take me off the calendar. But don't look like
Right, because it's still, yeah. So she didn't, and she didn't come see you. So, can't. And that's what I told her last week, Friday and Saturday. Like, you can't go in the courtroom and try to represent him when you haven't had a meeting with him. That's what you can't do. You can't properly represent somebody you haven't had a conversation with, and there's no statement or record that he ever made. So you can't even base it off of that. What are you basing your defense off of if you never said 2 words to this man?
So what you doing tomorrow? Let me hear that part.
So I was just thinking about tomorrow. I'm dropping Heidi off to work, and I'm going to call tonight. I'm going to call Tasha and see if she's working tomorrow. And if she is, I'm gonna find out where her baby gonna be. Her baby gonna be over her mom's house, which is Jesse. And I'm gonna go over Jesse's house. Tomorrow I just want to visit the kids. So
Because
I'll go see.
I was just trying to figure out what was the purpose of doing that in a whole week. I'm
I
trying to
know.
figure that out.
You know, I thought about that after I made the arrangements. And then I was like, but then I was cool with it because I was like, I was working from home. So it was no biggie. Like, you know, but now that I'm not working, I'm like, man, I should have just went for 3 days and came back and started trying to find a job or whatever. But then I was like, you know what? Let's go for another vacation. Even though Cleveland's not a vacation spot, I was just like, I just need a week without having to think of more, think about anything.
I got to go to see the intern. I can't call you back tomorrow. I guess she's here now.
What? Okay, I love you. Let me know.
All right,
Bye.
later. Good
Hello.
morning. You on the road?
Not at my aunt's house. How are you?
I'm good. Good.
How did court go?
I didn't go in, a dry run. It's a dry run again.
So it was a continuance.
Huh? What you say?
She did. It was a continuance.
Yeah, again, for the day and tomorrow. She showed it
Okay.
to
Okay.
me last night.
How was your visit? How do you feel about her?
Just like you said. Just like you
Yeah.
said. And
Mhm.
and they said they want to join. They want to partner up.
Join in with other boy. Right.
Yeah, but other boys say they contact him, but oh boy, it's hard to contact him. Like answer the phone for somebody.
What the else is wrong with him?
I don't know, man. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. Every time I think about something, it's like I know I ain't going crazy because I've been thought about that shit, and them folks said it right out their mouth. You said it too, and they said it last
Mhm.
night.
Really?
And they said this is a witch hunt. Yeah.
Yep. That's all it is. That's all it is.
Yeah. All
Yep.
this. Yeah, bro.
Because I looked up this, what's the name's number? I'm going to try to call your boy on this one because I know it's a witch hunt. I know, and she's a first case rookie detective. She don't know the law. She don't know what she's doing. I done talked to so many attorneys, and when you talk to police, they'll tell you the same thing. That's civil. That's not criminal. That's civil. That's not criminal. You
Right.
shouldn't even be in jail over this. That's this. They don't have enough information for this. How are you going to say this happened and you're going to sit there and charge somebody something that allegedly happened 2 years ago? You have no proof of anything and you still in their face. You know, all of that stuff don't even make no damn sense. So you feel good about her. That's good. I'm happy for that.
Yeah. I mean, broke some shit all the way down. Yeah, the Pinocchio couldn't even get that far with.
Mhm.
And
So she discussed the pornography case too?
yeah, they're gonna do that. She's gonna
Good.
take that over, but
Take it.
she said she has to. She know what to do with it, but she said she wanted to talk to
Mhm.
him about it because she said she'd like to work with. Oh boy,
No, he need to come off of it, period. He
yeah.
need to come, because you know what? I don't think he played well in the sandbox.
Man, look here, the sandbar. That's what
I don't think.
I need you to send the information, the
Mhm.
ad
The numbers.
about. No. The ad what they put on TV. You got me now?
Oh, okay.
They got to put all that on there and what happened. And I talked to the young boy. They just listening. Because the young boy know what's going on. He said, man, I can sit up here and watch goddamn YouTube. You know we on YouTube every day. I'm sitting there, I said, what? So that's how they leaking shit to the YouTube. So you got to get that.
Mhm.
You got it now?
Mhm.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
that last incident, I just told them straight up, hey, man, they buried them folks. They buried my folks. They buried them in the coat. They embarrassed them in the coat.
Mhm.
I need you to
Yep.
see that. Broke it all the way down. Yeah. And
What's that?
for the fast speedy. Yeah, we're going to go for that. Immediately.
Okay, good. And she already know what to ask because I sent her an email what to get as far as the IP address, all of that,
Yeah.
everything. And from did she leave the warrants with you? 'Cause I was gonna mail you. I'm gonna copy them and mail them to you. So
Well,
you can.
here's the thing. She said she going to come back. She gave me one that I supposed to want for today. You're right. That
Mhm.
shit's so goddamn small. So she that's the one I supposed to went to today with. It's like a fucking whole goddamn small handbook.
It's very tiny. It's very, very tiny. Like the font is a 2.
I'm talking about that. I'm talking about like she done wrote a whole book on her. That shit crazy. I'm talking about the complaint. Yeah.
Oh, the complaint itself?
Yeah. I'm like, wow. So I didn't read it all because I didn't want that shit on my mind today. Because I know I ain't going back for a minute. I got enough. But definitely got to send them what your son sent you yesterday. You got to send that over to them.
Yeah, I'm going to send that to her so she can get all of that because she needs to get the victim's phone number so she can get all of her text messages off of her phone too to see what she's saying, not just to you, but around that time to other people.
Right.
You need to get her whole demeanor around that area because if you're saying that happened, then that's something traumatic in your life, and especially if you're trying to say, oh, it was a 2-year.
We went through all that. I even gave
Good.
I gave her some stuff. We went through all of that. Yeah. And
Good.
Yeah, we went through all of that. On problem, I got here, them folks probably got a lot of shit going on. A lot of different people. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only thing. But I just keep seeing,
like I said, like, did you read that picture came through, the one with Envy, DJ Envy? Did you see that article I sent you?
I got that.
Did you read it?
Yeah, I did.
It was $1.5 million, and it's fraud and it's some other shit, but that shit's straight civil. And they gave him that money before COVID. So he done had that money since 2019.
4 years.
And been playing around with them, so they finally sued him. They ain't make that fucking criminal. And that's $1.5 million that they gave him for a real estate deal. And he spent the money.
Wow.
Yep. So I mean, come on. We know that because it's a business deal.
And
that's all it is.
They saw that too. It too. I broke that down. They said it, and I'm good on them. It's just that
man. Yep, that paid shit.
I don't know what the fuck he doing.
Not a goddamn thing. Nothing. Especially, did you talk about how he waived that fucking hearing?
No, I forgot about it. There was so much we rapped about because I didn't get done about 12.
Good. I'm glad she sat there with you for some hours. That's good.
Yeah, because we could have kept going, but man, that's a lot. That shit is jumbled up everywhere. That shit, they got it so jumbled everywhere.
It just looked like a rookie ass fucking case, and I'm shocked that the prosecutor both prosecutors trying to let this shit ride. That's what's so effed up about it.
Yeah, it's everywhere. All this shit is everywhere.
It's just, it don't make sense. Like that's civil. That's civil. That's a one thing, so that's civil. That's a one thing, and that's civil. It's different if it was a repeat, and all of these people had the same scenario. Then you could say, oh, it's a pattern, it's criminal. But this person is the whole thing. Plus, you had an assistant. So who's to say they didn't even have a conversation with you to see if you, in your mind, thought the shit was handled, but the assistant fucked up. You know? They don't know. You know, y'all didn't come to me and ask me shit. I could have thought that shit was squash. I could have thought that my assistant paid him. Under my knowledge, I didn't know he wasn't paid. My assistant was supposed to handle that. I had no idea that he still wasn't handled or that wasn't handled. But they didn't have a conversation. They just jumped off of, oh, well, you know what? 20, 30 years ago, he had a case. So what, motherfucker? That's not, you still don't keep trying to say everything he do from here on out is criminal.
What you don't know how you play. That goddamn mouth on fire. You must have been.
But I just be thinking. My aunt's so little. She 80. She 88, I think. She 88. Still living by herself. Come in here, honey.
You sound like you're energized these past 2 days.
I'm good, but you know what? I was sick again last night. You know what I'm saying? You know, back and forth to the bathroom like always. And then I laid in the bed. I just got up about an hour ago and just ran over here. I didn't even put no clothes on. You guys like, you about to put some clothes? I'm like, no, I'm about to put this t-shirt and throw these shorts on and run over my aunt's house. I'm not fucking. Then go get Heidi, and then I'm come to her house. and then take a bath and get dressed and then go to the little thing. I'll go to my friend's house first because she lives around the corner. Gayla, because she bought a new house. I'm going to go see her house. These are all people I went to school with. So I've been on Gayla since ninth grade. Ninth grade, me and her been friends since ninth grade. So me, her, and Taryn. But Heidi don't get along with them too, so that's why, we going out tonight. Because Heidi don't, they fell out in high school. Some of us got back cool, some of us didn't, so.
So you saying she not going to have no party for herself, know what you're saying?
Who, Heidi? No.
No.
Mm-mm. No, I did 50. I'm like, y'all some nerds because I flew both of them down to Miami for our 50th, put us in a hotel. I paid for everything. The whole weekend I paid for. These guys can't get a little get together.
What?
At a bar or something or a restaurant. Yeah. They're cut a little different. I am the more outgoing person out of all of us,
Damn.
So they don't have anything planned. And not a restaurant, not a nothing. Like, where are we going? We don't know. I'm like, well, okay.
All the people you went on the cruise with, besides your sister?
No, I went on the cruise with Trisha and her best friend, and then me and my friend at the time, Tisha. I don't think I ever told you about Tisha. I stopped talking to Tisha 2 weeks before I met you. Me and Tisha was friends for 10 years. She used to work for me. I was her manager at the strip club, and then, got cool over the years. But what was so weird about the relationship was she had a fiance that she lived with for like 4 years, and I had never met him. And I just thought that was so weird. I said, Tisha, how is it that I never met your fiance, ever? She was like, well, I'll introduce him to everybody. I was like, that's your fiance, girl. That's not a boyfriend or a fuck buddy. Or, I get your fuck buddies. I don't even meet them. But you live with this man. You got a ring and everything. I've never met him, heard him in the background. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. Didn't even see us. He did exist. I never even saw a picture of him. I think she didn't think he was of quality, and maybe she didn't want to hear my mouth, or maybe she thought he was less than desirable or whatever. So when I mentioned it to her, which was 2 years after they broke up, she gonna send me a picture. Come on. Well, I never met Jimmy. Jimmy, the one I was 21 years old when I dated him. I said, girl, first of all, I dated Jimmy before I met you, and I dated him in Cleveland. I didn't know he's never been to Miami, so why would you even bring him up? That don't even make sense for you to say that. Anybody that I've dated since she's known me, she's met. She met both the white guys, So I just left it at, and then plus her and Tony started getting real tight, so I kind of pulled back from that, and I was just like, I'm good, because I don't want to share the same friend with Tanya, because Tanya got a big ass mouth and she'll tell you all your business. So I was just like, I'm good. She can have Tanya.
Okay.
Her and Tanya can get along. And then when that COVID shit happened, no. After COVID, remember, I think I told you this. Tisha had told me when Tanya was throwing them COVID parties, right? It was supposed to be me, her, and Tisha. And then Tanya ousted me, right? Talking about who you know. You don't know nobody. And I was like, girl, I know this whole city. I just don't go out, hang out, and talk about it, So I've been in the strip club business as long as you've been in this city. And I know everybody that I need to know in the city. That's why people walk up to you and call you me. I said, I just don't be out and I don't brag about it because, it's not a conversation. That's not me. I don't keep a lot of people personally around me. So if I go out, trust and believe I know a lot of people and I know important people. So when she said that shit, talking about what can you bring and all of this shit, I was like, oh, okay. So she told Tisha, when they start having the parties, don't tell Sonya. Don't mention this to her, anything about the party. And so after all of that happened, and I mentioned it to Tanya last year, she gonna say, I never said that. I said, yes, you did. Tisha ain't gonna lie. I said, well, call Tisha right now, because we can get on the three-way and talk about it right now, because I know I'm not lying. Tisha told me you told her not to mention anything to me. But I just thought I heard sometimes. That's just, people, relatives, it's a title. Not everybody respects it, so I just take it as it is. And she said something out of her mouth. So, her daughter stays in my house, right, with Ben.
Uh-huh.
She only pays $500 a month, right?
Okay.
Which, that's Tanya's child, which means when she's fucked up, Tanya got to take care of her, right, because that's the mama. So I've had Katie called Tanya, and I was like, I said, just call everybody and ask for $50 for the end of the school year, right? And then so Tanya was like, $50 for, you know, all the, like, because she was beginning of school year, right? And so Ben gave her $500. Oh God, Vince, the one who got the dispensary, he flew in town and took her shopping. He spent like $1,000 on it, right? But it was some little odds and ends that she needed. So we'll call Tanya for 50 and call Quentin for 50. You know, I ain't no money. They didn't give you $50, whatever. You know, so Tanya was like, "Well, did she pay my daughter for doing her hair?" I was like, "Hang up." And she was like, well, I said, just hang up on her. Just hang up. I said, that was an unnecessary comment to say that. Because first of all, Kalia offered to do your hair. Kalia offered to do her hair because she needed a model. And she's like, I'll do your hair, Katie. Because Kalia does braids, you know. And so I'm sitting here like, first of all, when I was in Miami back in 2016, 17, 18, 19. Let me tell you, Kalia was calling me every week for money. I was giving her $500, $400, $300. She wasn't calling for 20. She was calling for hundreds. I want a new camera because I want to do a YouTube channel. I said, how much you need? About 500. I sent it to her like nothing. So I'm sending your daughter all of this money on a regular, right? And she's only paying $500 a month to stay in my house. Rent in a one bedroom right now. She got the whole house to herself because Ben is never there. Ben is there at work or at sleep. So she got a whole house to herself, right? 2-year-old house, brand new. She only paying $500 a month for everything, you know. I'm sitting here like, you coming out your mouth because Katie asked for $50. You coming out your mouth to say that? When I'm saving your daughter been paying $500 for over a year. Rent in a nice place, and I'm paying $2,500. So for a nice one-bedroom apartment, you ain't paying no less than $1,500 to $1,900. And that's, you know, a little average, but not bad, you know, a one-bedroom apartment. So she's saving how much a month? $1,000 a month sitting in my house, saved, right? She shouldn't be struggling to be paying shit anyway, because $500 ain't about $100 a week. But her 2 kids are the only 2 out of all the cousins that ain't got their shit together. It's Tanya's kids. Courtney's fine. Oh, this is my brother. Courtney is fine. He got a nice little, one of them souped up little hum, as you can hear him coming. Courtney's fine. You know, she living in LA doing her thing. She just had her album, you know, her little album thing. She's on Spotify. She's on Apple Music and all of that stuff. And my 2 kids are fine. You know, I don't do anything for them, you know. Trish, okay, who else got kids? Audrey's son in college and the other one got autism, but Tanya's kids is a hot mess, you know. I love Clea, that's my girl. But her shit ain't together. But that's her mama. But that's her mama's fault. So she raised her.
That's your mama's fault.
Yeah, 'cause her kids smoke weed. That's Ryan. Her kids smoke weed every day. So tomorrow's supposed to go to a concert with her next week. She was like, "We're gonna get high." I said, "Clea, don't do that." She was like, "What?" I said, "I don't want my son smoking weed." Yes. I said, "Don't offer him weed." I said, "You don't do that when you know a person do not smoke weed. If he asks, then you give, but you don't never offer a non-smoker weed. You don't do that. If you know they get fucked up, then you offer it because you know they getting fucked up like that." I said, but weed etiquette, I said, if they're not a pothead, you don't offer them weed. Let him say, "Oh, I'll hit that," you know. Because Tanya used to always shove that shit in my face. And I'd be looking at her like, "I don't smoke weed." "Well, just hit it, you know. And I'd be like, "I need to stop hanging with your ass. Because I don't smoke weed, you know."
Okay.
Hi, Ryan. Oh, my God, are you low? How tall are you? 6'2"? 6'3"? God damn it. Go shake that baby and wake his ass up. You suck as a father. You 6'3"? Damn. Was you 6'3" last time I saw you? It was last year, right? Let me find my shoes. I can't believe this boy.
Okay.
Damn, he tall. Oh, anyway, what time is it?
It's almost time. I'm going on the yard, get me some sun.
Go in the yard and call me when you get back. Call me around 5-ish.
Okay, if I can. I will.
You will.
All right.
I love you, Barbara. Bye. Come on, Ryan. Suck as a bro.
Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one.